Hi, Tony DeWitt here. I'm a Missouri appellate attorney, and today we're not going to talk about the law. We're going to talk about something that's even dearer to my heart than the law, and that is success. More on that in just a moment. I am going to have a number of presentations that deal with the topic of success. Now, I'm sure that if you think about it, you'll realize that success is such a broad topic, we couldn't really do very much justice to it with one presentation and one video. So I'm going to break it down into a number of different videos, and I'm going to create a playlist, and as that playlist gets built, I will add these videos to it. So that hopefully at one point you will be able to work from top to bottom on this subject and get a little bit of feel for what I believe has a lot to do with why people get ahead in life and why they do well at certain things and don't do well at others. What is success? Is it a bigger house? Is it a bigger car? Does it mean more money at the end of the week in your paycheck or at the end of your month in your paycheck? Does it mean that people look at you with greater prestige, or that you have better perks like your own personal car that the company pays for? While all of those things may seem to be associated with success, they are not success. They are instead the mere trappings of success. What is success? Success is what it is to you. It is how you define success that really matters. Because when you say success to me is, and fill in that blank, that's what success becomes. For many people, success is simply making it to the next paycheck. And that's a pretty poor definition of success. It's not a recipe for how you get ahead. So what I recommend people do is think hard about this and determine how it is they will know when they have achieved success. So let me tell you a little bit about how I got there. I looked at the fact that after a divorce, my life was pretty much in the toilet. I had numerous debts, and I had a fairly low-paying job with the state, and it was not a very fun time for me. And I decided that I needed to figure out how it was that I could be successful in what I was doing. Oh, did I mention I'd just gotten fired from my first job as a lawyer? Yeah, that was a big thrill, let me tell you. So I sat down and I started reading. I'm guessing that my telling you that success is a personal definition and that how you define it is what matters is probably not real helpful to you. I can tell you that for me, it wasn't helpful either. And it wasn't helpful until I sat down with Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich. And it was really there that I discovered the things that have tended to make me successful in life. Here's what Napoleon Hill taught me. First of all, what the human mind can conceive and believe it can achieve. That may not seem like a particularly powerful statement to you until you realize that everything in this world is created twice. Before it became the steam engine, it was in Mr. Watt's mind. Before the Tesla was first driven on the road, it was in Elon Musk's mind. Before this was a video, it was in my mind. Thoughts are things, and those things become powerful when we adapt our minds and make them work for us instead of being reactive. Many of the things that make a person successful, I learned actually in the Army. Clean up your area. Work diligently. The day begins at 5 o'clock in the morning, and it ends when you go to bed. Put every hour of time that you have to use in some way. All of those things were fundamental for me, and I learned them in the Army. But I didn't have a way to apply the knowledge that I had. You see, there's a difference between knowledge and wisdom, because knowledge is information, and wisdom is knowledge rightly applied. So let's look at a little wisdom out there with regard to what success is. So Corda said that to succeed, it is necessary to accept the world as it is and rise above it, which I think is a good explanation for how you get to the next level. You have to realize where you are, and you have to step up your game to get to the next level. Thomas Edison said that success is 99% perspiration and 1% inspiration. The reason he was successful in creating the light bulb is because he ran out of ways to fail. How many of us, when we approach a problem, work the problem until we run out of ways to fail? Not many of us. And that, in and of itself, is a problem. One of my favorite views on success, though, comes from the great football coach Vince Lombardi. I was a child when Vince Lombardi coached the Green Bay Packers and played the Kansas City Chiefs in the very first Super Bowl. He said the difference between a successful person is not a lack of knowledge, but rather a lack of will. In other words, you can be as smart as heck, but if you don't have the will, the drive, the determination to put that knowledge to work and rightly apply it, it doesn't matter how smart you are. And I think that's important. He also said something else that I find to be pretty powerful. He said that winning is not a sometime thing, it's an all-the-time thing. You don't win once in a while. You don't do things right once in a while. You do them right all the time. Winning is an all-the-time thing. Winning is a habit. Unfortunately, so is losing. The quality of a person's life is in direct proportion to the commitment they have to excellence, regardless of their chosen field of endeavor. You can be a respiratory therapist, as I was for many years, and be very successful if you put your mind to it and you work the problem hard and you stay focused. The same thing applies in law, in medicine, in bookkeeping, in any profession. It is your desire to push ahead to the next goal that gets you where you're going. The definition of success for you needs to be personal. Specifically, when I came up with my definition of success, I realized that all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. It does the same thing for Tony. And so I decided that my personal definition of success would be a little different than probably most people's. Here's my definition of success: to love who you are, to like what you do, to be the very best at your God-given talent, and to give back more than you get. I've said it before on here, and I'll say it again. Zig Ziglar, who is probably the most successful success author I know, said you can have everything in life you want as long as you help enough other people get what they want. There is great truth in that. Give back more than you get. You can't give away enough of what you are and who you are to others, because you will still have a lot of it left. And the time that you spend helping other people, helping them advance, reaching down behind you and pulling up people to mentor them, all of that will go a long way toward you making your life better, you making other people's lives better, and ultimately the payback on that will be phenomenal for you. That's my view on success, and at least on defining success. In the days to come, we'll talk a little bit about things like perseverance and goal setting and all of the things that help make a person successful. So I hope this helps. I hope you found this interesting, educational, fun, maybe learned a little something. Remember, if you have a chance, pick up Napoleon Hill's book called Think and Grow Rich. You can find it on Amazon. It is a great book and one that will help you along your way. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't already, please smash that like button for me and click on the subscribe icon over there and tap on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever we release a video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.